All right, and we are live. We are live. Everybody, thank you for joining us. It's me, Jorge Basal, and Chelsea Benson. Hey, Chelsea, how you doing?
Hey, what's up? Thanks so much for doing this with me.
Absolutely. So we're here to talk about Manifest FX. So let me ask you real quick. You're relatively new to Manifest. So what has your experience been so far?
So, so far, the results are amazing. It's honestly blown me away. But this thing is real and legit, and I'm able to make profits on a daily basis. Like what? And it's hands free, automatic. It's really too good to be true. And I'm
Awesome.
finding, that's the one thing that I'm having a hard time convincing people is that, yeah, this is legit, this is real,
Yeah.
it's daily profits. Um, yeah, it's super sweet. So I've been in Manifest since pretty much April 1st is when I started. And last week I had like a $500 day in one day. Like that's
That
crazy.
that is crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah.
And let's
Yeah.
qualify that for people to let everybody know that we will all get the same trades made and we'll have the same percentage of profit, but the profit we realize in our account is going to be based on our account size. So if somebody has $1,000 in their account, they're going to make more than somebody has 500 in their account. Obviously, I just like to throw that out there. And also, past results are not a promise of future performance. We can't guarantee anything. This is forex trading, so there is risk involved. The risk to lose it all is involved. But with that being said, these bots have run for over 15 months. They have blown zero accounts. And as a matter of fact, they haven't even had any negative days. They've only had gains every single day. And I've traded Forex manually, and I can tell you that, and I've had other bots as well. So if you're talking about profitable days every single day for over a year, this is like phenomenal. This is like miraculous. And I think that lost in the sauce sometimes. We kind of take it for granted. Every day we get our profit and we're like, oh yeah, it's just another day of profit. But that is a huge accomplishment that should be celebrated every single day that we continue that streak, you know?
Yeah, it's amazing. That was the one thing that really caught my mind or caught my eye was that the fact that um, they have been, tested. They've been going for over 15 months, like you said, and they haven't had one losing day. Like there's like pro traders out there that they lose every once in a while. That's a
Absolutely.
given with trading. But the fact that these bots automatically have not lost one day on record, that is ridiculous. So that was one thing that really caught my eye with this. And then on top of that, there's commissions, which is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
It's a no-brainer for me. Yeah, so I mean, for as far as my numbers of what I've done so far, like you said, it's all based on how much you have in your account, the capital, the percentage of what you're going to make on a daily basis. But I think I put in at the very beginning about 2,500, and my account is almost at 4,000 in just a month. That is
Wow.
that's
That's a
ridiculous, right?
that's phenomenal. That's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of thing that these guys have been able to do for all of us that have joined. Everybody that's joined is winning. Basically, if you start today, you're going to realize profits in your account tomorrow, unless something crazy happens. But that's what's been happening. You start today, you get profit tomorrow. Whether you recruit somebody, whether you go out here and sell something or not, you don't have to do anything. And you also don't have to have any technical know-how really, because once the bot is connected to your account, it happens hands-free. There's no monitoring, there's no changing of settings, there's no VPN required. There's no VPS required. Like with most other bots, there's additional expenses and also technical know-how to make the bots perform at the highest level. This is all managed for you. You get in, you pay your monthly fees, you load the money in your broker account, you sit back and let the magic happen. And for those that don't understand, a broker account is your account. You can think of it like a bank account. The money's there. It's only you can withdraw it. No one can steal your money and run away. You're not handing your money off to Manifest FX. The money is in your account safely. And what happens is your account is simply going to mirror the trades that Manifest is making with their bots. So it's a sense of security that we can have with this that you can't have with a lot of platforms. I've been burned with some of these guys that have run off with your money. You know, where you deposit the money and they pay you a certain percentage every day, and you know you pay and pray. You pay and you pray that they're gonna keep paying you out until you get your money back. So those paying programs, they're out there. You know, every now and then I do some risky things, but this is far less risky than that because the money is in my possession. I'm not handing it off to Manifest to go play with and hope they give it back. I'm just reaping the same benefits that their bots are giving their accounts. You know.
Right, exactly.
Now, for those that don't really know about Manifest, I'll take just a step back and I'll share my screen real quick just to kind of give you a little preliminary information that might be helpful for you. All right. So Manifest FX, this is the website here. Basically, what you're going to get with Manifest FX is a full suite of products and services that is incredible. First of all, you get the automated trade bots that we've been discussing, okay? And depending on what level you come in at, you either are going to have one trade bot working on one account, or you're going to have 3 trade bots growing money on 3 separate accounts. We start with the Platinum Elite. This is one bot growing one account. But in addition to this, and this is not to be, sneezed at, we also have Forex trade signals. So they will send you trades to make. You'll get an alert. You can go into any broker of your choice, manually into those trades. You keep 100% of that profit. That's just an added bonus. From what I understand, they caught thousands of pips over the weekend, those that were taking those trades. So it's really the amount of money you can make there is up to you. Sky's the limit. In addition to that, they're going to teach you to manually trade Forex if you want to learn how to trade yourself. There's lessons you'll be able to learn. They also give you a harmonic scanner, which will help you with a very specific form of trading. And there's lessons to help you learn that form of swing trading. In addition to that, we have binary options. They'll teach you to trade binaries. Last week, Angus was killing it. I think you won a couple of the sessions. He got like 7% one day. The next day, I think they did 10% returns. So phenomenal. And they just brought in a cryptocurrency multi-millionaire. From what I understand, this person has traded and made tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars in cryptocurrency. Now they're coming on board to bring that component to Manifest as well. I'm excited to see how that gets released. But you get all of those things with your membership. The Platinum Elite is one bot, $149 a month, plus everything else I just mentioned. The Royalty is $269 a month, and you get 3 bots, okay? And keep in mind, these bots are averaging 20 to 50% monthly return. The CEO is the Mac Daddy plan, and what that does is you get 3 bots as well, but the difference is on the Platinum Elite and Royalty plan, there's a 25% performance fee. What that means is whatever profit is generated for you, Manifest FX earns 25% of that, and you keep 75% of that, okay? So these monthly fees you see here, most of that is paid out in affiliate commissions because they have an affiliate program. Manifest makes their money on the performance of the bots, which is exciting because if they want to make more money, then they have to perform better. So that's how I look at the performance fee. If they want to earn more, they have to make more for me. So these 2 plans, Platinum Elite and Royalty, have a performance fee of 25%. CEO does not. You get 3 bots. You get to keep 100% of your profit. You can either pay $4.99 monthly. All these plans also offer a yearly option, which you can toggle between right here, whether you want monthly or yearly. If you pay yearly, there's usually a little bit of savings involved, but that's available for you. The other difference I'll speak of is on the affiliate side of things. If you are a Platinum Elite member, you will receive 15% of any monthly membership fees for the folk you bring on board for your first level. Once you get 5 people, you then open up your second level and you then get 5% of your second level referrals. So I brought on Chelsea, I get 15% of that. I have 5 referrals. Chelsea goes out and refers Matt. I'll get 5% of Matt's fees, okay? The Royalty and CEO level members get 20% on their first line referrals. And then the same thing applies with the 5% for anybody once they receive more than 5 personal referrals. So just kind of want to run through that real quick for those who may not be up to speed. We could show you all kind of testimonials. I mean, this has been working phenomenally. Like Chelsea told you, she had a $500 day last week. I have multiple accounts, and I usually don't do this, but let me see if I can show you some of my results here. I'll move us over here. This is one of my accounts. All right, and if you see on the 23rd, I had a $183 day, $11 the day before that, the day before that, $3.53. This zero is actually misleading because if you see that's on the 20th, right? But also on the 20th, there was $13.69. So I've never had a zero day. It's always something. And like I said, even if it's $1, your account's moving in the right direction. Every day your account balance is starting larger than it did the day before. So it's compounding on a daily basis as well as on a monthly basis. So I just wanted to show this. Like I said, I don't go too deep, and I got a few different accounts, but I'll show you guys this one. This is my baby account. And as you can see, daily profits every day, hundreds of dollars in this account made while I was sleeping. Well over $500 in that account made while I was sleeping in less than a month. So just wanted to show you guys that. And Chelsea, is there anything else you want to share while I look up this compound interest calculator?
So just two things real quick that I wanted to highlight. You do a great job presenting all of this. It's amazing. And these two things I didn't really realize until I hopped in after the fact, and so they're just kind of added bonuses. But the community of Manifest is it's so positive. There's so much uplifting. Everybody's like, it's not people aren't tearing people down. It's just so encouraging. I think it's a good word. It's very hype. They're lit. They're all about creating new things. And that's the other thing is that this is a growing company, and they're getting started, and they're on fire. I think every week there has been a new announcement with something new coming out, something new that they're doing.
Yep.
So they are very up to date. They are constantly working to update whatever they have and bring us more ways to be able to get the most out of this, which I think is awesome.
It is, and you said a mouthful. The community is a real big deal. They've given us so much value, and every time they add something, it doesn't cost anything extra. You just get for the same membership. They had a marketing app, Pay to Live, I think it was called, but they have an app that you can use for marketing. That app will also be where you go to receive your training. Your live training will be on the app. Your trade signals will be on the everything. Your binary train, everything will be on the app. They're giving that app away for free. They used to have to pay, I think, $50 a month for that. But now they're rolling it in. It doesn't cost anything extra. So it just gets bigger and better week over week. It's a ground floor opportunity. I signed up a couple people in Africa. I got a lady in London. People all over the world are really starting to take notice. A lady in Germany. And I've made some great connections with people like yourself. I consider you to be a friend. I've met people that are like-minded, and we've been able to be like kindred spirits. So I look forward to helping you grow your business. It's not just about me. And if you've noticed with my team, I'm pretty quick. If you hit me like, hey, I need this, it doesn't take long for you to get the answers. If I don't know, I tell you I don't know. But if I do know, I get what I can as soon as possible. And you've been very responsible and responsible with your people as well, which is great because a lot of times you join these opportunities, you feel like you're on your own. But you and myself and everybody on our team, we're holding people's hands. We're taking you from zero to the finish line. If you don't know how to set up your broker account, you don't know how to get cryptocurrency, these are things that we're literally holding your hand through. So don't be intimidated if you don't understand how to get started, because we'll get you there. All you have to do is have the willingness and desire to take instruction, and you can't lose. I don't want to say you can't lose, but it's very difficult to lose here. Let's say that. With that being said, let me show you this compound interest calculator. This is not my calculator. You can find it online. use any compound interest calculator you want, okay? I'll start with a small number, 500, and let's say at 20% monthly interest, what happens over 24 months to $500? Look at that. $500 turns into $39,748 in 24 months if you can get 20% interest, okay? Now let me show you this. You said, can we get 20% interest? This is what Manifest has done last year, okay? Look it out, check it out. In February, they did 40%. Last month was still around 20 or better. If you add it all up, they averaged 37% monthly interest. Okay? Absolutely crazy. In January, they had 70%. If you had $1,000 in your account in January, you would have walked away with a $700 profit in 1 month. Passively while you slept, while at work, eating, at the beach, school, whatever you're doing, right? So this is like having a part-time job and earning money while you sleep. But I like to show people that, and then also the compound interest calculator, I always like to go back to it and show you how this thing works, because people tend to look at the first number and the bottom number, but they don't look at the journey. And then what happens with that is you get people who become a little disappointed when they shouldn't be. So when they see that return one day, they're like, man, I only got $10 this week. That's okay. You have to look at this calculator and see how it goes. It grows month over month, right? So in month 1, you're at 500. Month 2, you're at 600. You made $100. That's great. Month 3, you're at 720. You made another $120. So the growth starts to pick up a little bit. But what happens when you skip ahead? Let's look at month 10. You're at $25.79. And then you jump from month 10 to month 11, all the way up to $3,095, right? So over a $500 jump in 1 month. Whereas back here, you're only jumping $100, $120 a month. The growth becomes exponential the longer you compound. So you jump up a little further and look what happens up here. By month 17, you got $9,000 in there from your $500 investment. And then look at what happens between month 17 and month 18. You got a $2,000 jump in 1 month, right? So this is why you have to be patient. And if you have a couple weeks or even a couple of months that are slow, it's okay. This has to be something you're prepared for the long ride. And if you are able to do so and have patience, sky's the limit. Because again, we're going to turn 500 to almost 40,000. And this isn't my number. This isn't magic. This is math. It's basic math, okay? So let's say if you could put a little more. What if you had 1,500 over that same 24 months? Look what happens now. $245,000, right? And I like to show the 20% because we're not always going to get the 70%. But over time, they averaged 37. So let's say hypothetically that happens over these 24 months. Look at what this number is here. It's almost so big, I'm embarrassed to say, right? $2,866,717. That's $1,500 turning into nearly $3 million in 24 months. So again, I can't promise this, but and let's look at the trajectory of it. Look at the slope of this. So see how it kind of starts slow, months 1 through that first year, really. It's kind of slow, right? You're experiencing some growth. But look at what happens from month 13 on. It's almost a vertical climb. The way that this money starts to compound gets so big in here that it's crazy. And I like these calculators because it shows you the literal month over month, right? So 15 turns to 2055. From month 2 to month 3, you're at 2815. So that's nice, you know, $750, whatever that is in that 1 month. That's great. But what happens down here? Look what happens from month 17 to month 18. Look, I don't know if you see these numbers, but man, that is about $100,000 month in 1 month. This is the power of compound interest. And this is what Manifest is bringing to the table. So be patient, Play with the calculator. It's available to you. I even like to use 15% sometimes because, like I said before, Babe Ruth didn't hit home runs all the time. He struck out a lot more times than he hit home runs. But we still remember him as being the greatest home run hitter ever, or one of, right? This is the same. It's not going to be 100% always, 70% always. But man, look, you still could turn 1,500 into almost 43,000 in 24 months with only 15% interest. Would you say no to that? Would you say no to turning your 15% into 50,000, 40,000? I wouldn't, right? But everybody has their own decisions to make. I know that joining Manifest is one of the best decisions that I personally have made in a very long time. So it tells you right there, we can't make you a millionaire overnight, but we can show you how to trade consistently to begin living the life you've always dreamed. We're here. Chelsea, is there anything else you'd like to add in?
Thank you so much.
All right. Well, for those who want to join, Chelsea will have this information posted on her YouTube and social media. Her invite links will be there available. You can contact her directly to sign up. For those who see this on my page, the links will be there below as well, and you can contact me if you heard about this from me. But if you heard about this from Chelsea or anyone else on her team or mine, please contact those people directly to enroll with their link. This is me, Jorge Vassell, signing out. Chelsea Vincent, thank you. It's a pleasure to work with you. I appreciate you signing up with me. You're a blessing. And I just want to say thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right. Well, everybody have a great day and be blessed. And we're here to help you manifest all your dreams.